Alex, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hello. How's it going? Hey, Alex. Hey, Daisy. Lex, Rail. Hello. Hey, Washington. Hey, Captain Gaming. Hello, hello. Let's get this set. There we go. All right. How's everyone doing? How's the week going so far? Here before the announcement went out. Nice. Still going with Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, bloody. Until Saturday. Saturday is when we're going to start the next game. Silver, thank you for the tier 3. Oh my god. Tier 3 for 8 months. Oh my god. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dark Magics, hello. Not great. Got stuck at the auto shop for over 6 hours. Oh no. Does that mean the car's not in great shape? Doing well screaming at yourself for what you decided to use in the MC build? You picked a material that's hard to accrue a lot of, huh? But that sucks. Pokeloon, that sucks. It was everything at least able to get, fixed and sorted out in those 6 hours? But yeah, this will be the second to last Tears of the Kingdom stream, I think, until DLC comes out. So it would be with the scale of the build. So I've been disappointed that lab that was thought to be happening today is actually on Thursday. Everything is doing fine here. Oh no, did you show up to the lab thinking that it was today and then they just said, oh no, come back Thursday? Because I've done that before. And it was not fun. It really sucked. I think there are more caves over in this direction. Silver, thank you for the bits! What could DLC for Tears of the Kingdom be? Probably something similar to Breath of the Wild, where there might be, what was it called? Trials of the Champion or something like that? The Master Sword trial, where you put the sword into the pedestal in front of the Deku Tree, and then you have a series of trials that you go through. Everyone did, as did the teacher. How does that, well, I guess it's not fair to ask how does that happen, because there was a biology midterm. I think it was biostats, actually. Hated that course, by the way. But it was a biostats course. Saw, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Damn, everyone's getting so close to a year of being subscribed. Oh my god. But there was a biostats course that I took for the midterm. There were 4 different versions of the exam. All the same questions. They were multiple choice, but they were just in different orders. So that 2 people sitting next to each other didn't have the exact same exam, so if one person tried to copy the person next to them, they would just get all the answers wrong. That type of thing. But out of the versions, A, B, C, and D, version D happened to have all of the answers already filled in. So teachers make mistakes. I guess there could have been a TA as well. By the way, that teacher was pissed because about 15 minutes into the exam was just called off. So someone who got the exam D snitched, or at least asked the TA or professor or something. It's like, hey, is it supposed to be circled like this? At which point a quarter of the class probably wanted to drag that person outside and, kick him in the ribs for snitching like that. But do you know what pizza is for small dogs? A frisbee, I would imagine. But yeah, so mistakes can happen. Still, labs are normally on the same day of the week every time they occur, are they not? Because for me, they were every 2 weeks on the same day of the week. But that's still weird. Val, thank you for the 8 months. So many subs. Oh my god. Thank you. So the right fan wanted to fix up so to stop the rattling. I didn't care for the left one. Oh. Right fan of your AC spun so fast it made your car rattle. Oh. need to be replaced, and they said left fan needed to be replaced, but they looked everywhere and couldn't find the part, huh? The other course in order for next semester. Oh, mostly creative stuff. Nice. Last time with mandatory courses. Yeah, when I went to university, I pretty much had mandatory courses all the way through because I went for a specialization and a minor. So it's definitely pick one focus is the best way to go about it. So you have a couple easier times. And Val, thank you for the 200 bits. Thy hath summoned me with thine summoning. Dude, I still watched it back because of Biosoft. Oh no. Pepperoni. Ah. Well, summer class was originally supposed to be today, but it was moved for some reason. Oh, and they apparently forgot to tell the teacher. That's rude. I'm surprised they didn't have like an overall calendar that all of the... That's what my workplace does, at least, for every boardroom that exists within the company. There's a calendar for it where you book the times that you have it. So I'd assume if they were wanting to be organized with it, they would have a calendar. People book the times that they need, and if it needs to be moved, then you can check that beforehand and everything. Yeah. Neon Entertainment, hello! Hello, hello. On plus side, I was stuck there for so long, I didn't pay a cent. Okay, that's not too bad. Val, thank you for the bits. Before I get here, some burp tax, never tax. You can pat the booty. Yeah, just a little butts on stream, huh? Yeah, he's snoozing. Sure about the Ruby Justice League Part 2 coming out this Halloween. Oh, it's coming out Halloween! Nice! So that means I need to get my ass in gear and start making the videos on Part 1, huh? Trying to get heat-resistant equipment so you don't have to rely on food as much. Yup. The heat-resistant equipment is very good. Yeah, I'm assuming the Desert Vo stuff is what you'll want, because that gives heat resistance, which is just bought at the secret shop. And there's also, I think, well, this one gives heat resistance, but I think that's found in the depths. A lot less classes happening in the summer, so this is true, which makes me wonder why it got rearranged like that. Let's put that there. Secret shop? Yes. In Gerudo Town, there's a shop here. No, it's right next to the Sand Seal shop. It's right in here. Let me just put a pin on it. So you have to go down one of the wells and ascend into it. I believe it was right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was right here. And that's where they sell the clothing that's made for men, which, you know, they're not supposed to be selling in Gerudo Town. Looking the shelter right now. Okay. Keep saying that you gotta put Postmark. Still see notice on YouTube. Yeah, I know. I know. I've been intending to get back to it for the past couple of weeks, but every day for the past couple of weeks, work has just... I've ended up working like an extra half hour to an hour every day, and it's been exhausting, and it's just... I get home and I'm just hungry, first of all. I eat, and then I just don't have the energy to film anymore. And it sucks. Okay, the sages ain't coming out to play right now, and I don't know why. There they are. But I want to get back to it. Yeah. Almost done with regional phenomena. Oh, nice, Saw. You're making a faster progress than I did, for sure. Trying to get back to drawing. I feel like there's always something that everyone wants to get back to that they just seem to not have any time for. But once you actually do get back to it, it's just such a relief. Best chem labs involve fire? The best and potentially the worst. Because intentional fire, yes, excellent lab. Best lab. Unintentional fire, worst lab. Probably maybe getting kicked out of class or school. There may not be a school to return to afterwards. How many hours I got in Tears of the Kingdom? I haven't actually checked, but based on the amount of recorded data that the hero's path covers, that entire bar at the bottom is the length of the hero's path that it can cover, and I believe it's like 260 hours of gameplay. So given that that's probably about like 5/8 or so of the bar, I'd say it's probably close to 100 to 120 maybe hours. How many hours? Yes. That's the best approximation that I can give, I think, without actually, going to the system and checking. Where's the apples? Apple. Okay. Unintentional firewall learning experience? It depends. The takeaway may just be, hey, dumbass, don't mix those two things together, or don't put this chemical on the hot plate, or when you're heating stuff up with the little blowtorch, don't actually put the fire into the chemical. Learning experience, yes, but also some might be just common sense. Lays on back with back paws up. Aw, cute Val. A pretty horse? Yeah, the Satori? I believe that's what they're called. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Wait. No. That looks like there's one more over there. I think I missed one. You missed sparkle farts? Say what now? Find the shield yet? Nope. I have not found the Hylian shield yet. Maybe I should do that next. I don't know, but I like cave. Maybe that's something for Thursday. Maybe that's something for Thursday. Alright, because there's the cave over there, but then there's 2 caves here. Was there just a second entrance to one of the caves that I missed? Gotta be. Okay. Thanks. Need help making a Ruby OC based off of a Star Wars character. Depending on what character, like, I don't know how much help I can be, but is there a specific character you're planning on basing it off of? Yeah, okay, it's just another entrance to the cave. Ugh, disappointing. Well, in that case, let's go to the tower and see if there's anything that we can see. Gonna keep posting. Say what now? You don't steal me thunder. This is satire. I was fascinated about your chemistry, but I'm terrified asking more details due to not wanting to overstep. Like, it's fine to ask questions. It's just there's things that I'm not going to answer until I leave the current job that I'm in, which I don't really have plans to at the moment. And as for like what I did during my chemistry degree, my current plan is once I get to 1,000 followers on Twitch, whenever that'll be, I plan to do essentially I don't want to say a full-on master's thesis presentation, but I will go through what I presented for as my master's thesis. So, yeet the fire turkey. What? Why? What'd I do? Oh god, I just responded to fire turkey. Oh well, it was bound to happen eventually. Star Killer from the Forced Unleashed games. I know a little bit about Star Killer, but it's based, I'm glad. You are now fire turkey? But, I mean, phoenixes are more akin to chickens than turkeys. Are they not? So that when you were being launched by the tower. Ah. I see. So apparently some already refer to me as the as the fire turkey. Or Revan. I've heard the name Revan. Okay, so you're fire chicken then. Why not just Burb? Burb covers all the bases. Also, Link's gonna freeze to death, so we need to get some cold resistance. Yeah, not enough. There we go. Alright. Now there's gonna be 6. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. There's 3 over next to the cape. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2. That's there. There's a couple over this way that we haven't found yet, then. Because there's those 2. In fact, the name Star Killer was Luke Skywalker's original name in the early drafts of and early scripts. Oh. Actually, I see Phoenix Birds being more akin to peafowl. Really? Need a way to work the Force as a semblance. Honestly, the closest thing to the Force would just be Glinda's telekinesis, because the Force has a lot of different capabilities. Because there's, you know, obviously moving things with the Force. There's the Force choke, Force lightning, Force healing, if you're really, you know, akin to using the Force. Force can do a lot of things. I don't think the Force just full thing can be transferred into the entirety of its abilities far too much. Yeah, Lex pretty much mentioned it. Mind Trick would be fun to see. Yeah. We do know that semblances can easily affect another person's mind, so is possible. Alright, now, just so we don't have to run the full way, we can just glide. Okay, there's that one that we already have. But this one and that one over there we don't have. Excellent. These caves are so well hidden too. They're just tiny little holes in the ground. Oh! Robrid Droplet Cave. Treasure sleeps beyond the path shown by the stone statues. Oh. First ability, Star Wars version of magic? Pretty much, yeah. Oh, actually, the things they use actual magic? Really? Nobly the Knights... Yeah, okay, there are things that use... Yeah. Oh. This is going to be one of a whole bunch of branching pathways, huh? And these statues are facing this direction. So, this is where the treasure's going to be. But the Bubble Frog's probably in a different direction. Oh, and now they're all facing the center except for these three, which are facing this way. All right then. I can have a secondary weapon on his gauntlets to act like force lightning, but for the mine stuff, I need to make that his semblance. Yeah, you like if it's meant for, it's I'm guessing to be a cannon OC, because trying to incorporate every power and ability may just be a little too strong. Oh. Val, thank you for the 5 gifted! Oh my god! Thank you, thank you. I only call Phoenix Fire Turkey because Digimon Tamer Bad Guy was called that. He was a fire chicken. Ah. I need to pause mid-fight. Oh, ow. Yeah, okay. Don't be attacking with the... Ow! Okay. Now we need to kill this thing. Let's go with those. Okay, get out of the car. Oh, those are explosive barrels. In that case... Cool. Good luck finding all the frogs. Thank you, Violet Embers. Just finished Tears of the Kingdom. Love the ending. Yeah, the ending's great. How'd you like the final boss fight? Yeah, how many frogs do I have left? 72, there's 101. Okay, so 29 frogs left. I'm guessing it might be down there. No, it's over there. But I don't think we can get over there or through there, so we have to go down and around, probably? This cave system is actually quite large. Sorry for the snowy sub sneeze. Forgot to pause for the snoo. Thank you for the gifted subs and the 100 bits, pal. I really appreciate it. It's so funny to me that after a year you still get flustered of gifted. Well, of course. Like, I don't know. I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm just like, oh yeah, thanks for the gifted. Oh yeah, thanks. Oh yeah, thanks. Because it's just like, I don't know. I never want to get to the point where I'm just like expecting it, or it's just expected that people are giving money, because that's I don't know. I don't want to act that way, but it was just a snipe by chat by foul. Yeah, pretty much. No sniping and blow, just snow cover. Alright, so we go... What? Okay. 1, 3, 5... What's the puzzle here? There's been 3 statues every single time that have pointed in a given direction, so... Do we ascend here? Then? Final boss fight was super cool. Kept messing with the flurry rush. Hey, it was the 3. Oh, there was 3 statues on the other side that we were supposed to see and then go there. I still figured it out. Luck of the draw, I suppose. Just found the secret shop. Nice saw. Oh, that's the other piece of the barbarian armor. I mean, a little late, but Hey, better late than never, right? Now we have the full attack up armor. No, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Oh, and now it forces us to have to ascend out of this part of the cave, huh? Because we still need to go back in and try to find the bubble frog in this friggin' labyrinth. Alright. Oh, there's an ascend spot right here, it looks like. You tried dyeing armors yet? I have not. Alright, and this... Hey! That's convenient! Almost like that was what the developers intended. I should blow up what Phoenix mentions the boom barrels. Ah. Oh, this was up above. Tricky, tricky. Alright then. No arrows. Alright. Now... I think, based on the elevation in the map, this should be a good spot to... dial yours purple, because it's favorite color. Should I be dyeing all mine red, then? Well, I mean, then every outfit would look like I'm part of the Yiga clan. I don't know if I want to do that. Go full Yiga on everything. I could, though. It's an option. Not sure how it could work, but would it be possible if there's some magical way, like Blacksmith calling the spirit of Pyrrha and Summer to the Ever After, and going through Ascension to get a body back and head back to Remnant? I'm gonna say no. Honestly, full transparency, we have no idea what the Ever After and the Blacksmith's full capabilities are, given that the tree is capable of creating life that can then open doors to the great beyond, and not only just creating life, but creating life such as the gods that can go on to create entire other worlds and species and entire ecosystems and everything. It's probably possible, yeah. I see no reason why it wouldn't be. However, the cycle of life and death, I don't know if the tree is capable of crossing into that realm of the afterlife, though the gods of light and darkness are, so probably, but I don't know if that's something that the tree and the blacksmith, which is likely the spirit of the tree, would actually do. So red, because Sidon. Something die, we don't need another revival. Penny's revival made sense. Other characters' revivals, not so much, I don't think. Because Penny's revival made sense given that, well, she was a cyborg. I guess technically android because she does have a soul. But let's see. And as long as her core was recovered, she could be brought back with her memories intact. So that all made sense. Okay, that guy's gone. That guy's gone. That one's gone. Ow. That's gone. Oh, that was all of it? Okay. See, pissing me off, but there are those like me who would like to let Jean be happy. I want Jean to be happy too. I want Crow to be happy most of all because that man's just led such a rough life. But it needs to be done in a sensible way. I would love for Pyrrha to come back as well, but it needs to make sense. If they're just bringing her back just for the sake of bringing her back, then I don't know. I think there would have been more questions if Penny wasn't brought back. Especially after figuring out that Atlas has all this types of technology. As long as her core was recovered, yeah, it makes sense to bring her back. Now that her spirit's passed on to the afterlife, no, but in the case of Pyrrha and all these other characters, I would love to see them again, but it has to make sense. Let him cope and see. I'm about to bring Roman back so we can get Roman X Weiss, but also for the chaos. I mean, if Roman was to come back, I don't think her and Weiss would be the pair. I think it'd be definitely Neo and Roman. This is just, yeah, that leads back out to the entrance. So the bubble frog's got to be somewhere in here, huh? Is there another branching path? Somewhere. Or there's going to be a path in the ceiling somewhere. Oh, did I even check this chest? Oh, I did, but I don't need it. It's just funny because there was a meme about Weiss Roman's ghost. Really? I didn't know that meme existed. Would definitely be a strange pairing given Roman's criminal history and Weiss, you know, formerly being an heiress to the Schnee company. Maybe there's an offshoot of this path that leads to where the bubble frog is. No, doesn't seem like it. Then where be the bubble frog? I think there's a choice to bring back only one. Pyrrha, Summer, Penny, or Roman. It would be difficult, but I think I would choose Pyrrha. I'd probably choose Pyrrha as well. And again, I'm gonna say there's no... We don't know if Summer's dead. We really just don't know if Summer's dead. So we don't know if she'd be a viable choice in that scenario. Every place that the bubble frog is supposed to be directly connected to the cave in some way, shape, or form. We shouldn't need to ever use a send to reach it. Yeah, that just leads out. So, King of Blue Flames, hello. So I've always seen Roman and Neo's relationship as either friendship or fond family. It is a new cave, and we don't know for certain that Roman is. True. I think it's highly likely that he could have survived. Would the writers want to go that route? You know, as I've made a couple videos on that by this point. I just don't know where this damn bubble frog is. But given that Roman was conjured up in Volume 9, which I know is just from Neo's semblance and, you know, her own mind and everything. There it is. Okay. I feel like that was intended to give her closure for Roman's death, and bringing him back might kind of defeat the purpose of doing that narratively. So, I don't know. I feel like he could be out, he could and should be out there, but... Hey, Velvet, how's it going? I haven't done too much yet, so I haven't missed too much. Found another bubble boy. Yeah! And executed him on the spot. Alright, now... we can just ascend out. You ever start writing for a fanfiction, or AU, and after about a week of coming up with cool ideas and canon changes and realize you just made Ruby into One Piece on accident? Can't say that I have, but it also wouldn't surprise me if I tried writing something. Prepare to be exterminated. Okay, that's that. Okay, with it raining. Okay, get on the frog armor to take out the frogs. Yeah, we have that cave. We have that cave. That's those caves at Hateno. Okay, let's travel here. Anything else? Not really. I've only been streaming for a half hour. A bunch of people gave subs on stream, which is always incredible to see. But other than that, it's the One Piece he was playing in your head again. But now with the side of Ruby. And after you mentioned that, all I'm thinking is the Camp theme song was made into Camp Ruby, but now make it into Camp One Piece. That would be interesting. Because I'm sure, given the amount of characters and the scale of the entire series, you can come up with a number of different things for a theme song like that. Alright, so there should be 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, there's supposed to be 2 at Hateno, huh? Alright. And there's one we're missing over at, or Kakariko Village, then. Alright, then... let's move this way. There was a Ruby One Piece fanfic read a while back where Luffy was reincarnated into Remnant and Crow accepted him as his kid. God, that's unlucky for Crow, because Luffy only knows chaos. Okay. It'd still be a fun interaction, to say the least, but... Your leg just cracked? Speaking of that, my knee has been hurting me for like the past 2 days. I went up the stairs weird yesterday, and I felt a pop, and then it just has been hurting every time I walk on it. Like, not a bad pop, like I, you know, popped an ACL or something like that, but it just... It's not excruciating or anything, it's just a noticeable pain. Too young to be country. Rest first, hopefully not a ligament. I don't think it'd be a ligament. I would imagine popping a ligament would hurt a lot more. It was more like I felt like just a crack like I normally do in like my back or shoulders. And then it just hurts there, so... Luffy is a character, but even more OP than normal? Yeah. Yeah. If you're caught up on One Piece, then you know, but Luffy's... well, Luffy's Luffy. We'll just leave it at that. Serena now being... reminded a comic dub involving... oh, no, this is... Okay, we have the glide armor on. We don't take fall damage. Excellent. Oh, there's a cave over this way. And now we need to climb, huh? Do we have the stamina? Barely. But we should be able to just go up here. Food time BRB. Alright, see you in a bit. Likely just some cartilage. That's still not great. You need the cartilage. quite necessary. Because I believe the cartilage is the cushioning between the bones and the joint to, you know, make it so you don't have the arthritis. Okay, there was a cave over here. Did the lights wear out? I think the lights wore out. But there was a cave in this direction. Somewheres. Have I gone past it already, or is it down here? I'm guessing it's gonna be this one in there. But also, what's this massive thing that's on the ground? Okay, a couple fans in there. Nothing too drastic. Oh, they want us to build a boat to sail in there, huh? So it's Devilproof Hours along with semblance. Oh, no Gear 5 stuff though. If it came out sometime after the Dressrosa stuff, but has his devil fruit powers along with a semblance, then yeah, okay, he's incredibly broken. Okay, get that. Okay. I think I pulled a muscle in your hand because whenever I go to lift something, it hurts. Oh no. All of us are getting injured now. We're all become crunchy. Okay, that one's down. That one's down. That one's down. And there's a silver one. Ow! Oh, that did a lot of damage. I don't know if we need to heal quite yet. Okay. I was just coming up with ideas for extremely broken just for the fun of it. Oh no. I came with a weird idea. Basically, your existence is now that of a D&D character, and you have stats the same way as 5th edition characters, and have them gain levels up to 20. Here's the catch. You're every class at once, so you gain all the features from every class and level them all together. But that's kind of like having every semblance at once, isn't it? Or close to. Okay, no, don't want the camera. Just ascend. There we go. Start a strider. I got back pain, but grown used to it. I feel like it's something we all have to get used to as we age. I've returned with tacos. Nice. Good choice of food. Semblance is called memory bond. Simply put, you can put the memories of his old crewmates. Can use the memories of old crewmates to draw on their abilities. Huh. We can only do that one at a time. Later on it evolves, so we can use Team Ruby's semblances too. Okay. We've never really had a character that can interact with the memories of a person, rather like they can see the memories of a person. It seems like it'd be possible, but drawing upon the memories of a person to essentially gain their abilities? Huh. I don't know. It's kind of like a copy semblance with a few restrictions or extra steps. Okay. Let's move this a different direction. There we go. Had some great pastelitos a while back. Ooh. Lets you punch people who are made of fire, so... Huh. I see. Alright, Talon's doing a lot of work. Yeah, Armament Haki can overpower Aura. Yeah, probably. Given that Armament Haki's supposed to be able to damage through any extra power. So I'm sure it would bypass Aura to damage beyond that. Haki's a one-piece thing. It's one of the power systems introduced about chapter/episode. I want to say 380-ish. It's first mentioned at the Sabaody Archipelago, but not actually really introduced. I guess it's kind of introduced at the Amazon Lily arc, but it's not really fully introduced and fleshed out until after Marineford and after the time skip. Then everyone has it. I don't think Ruby would fare in the Zelda universe. I think they'd fare fine. For the most part, everyone is just average humans, except for Link and Zelda, which are humans with... Well, Link has just super-powered capabilities, pretty much, and Zelda just has straight-up magic. But I think Team Ruby would fare fine. We venture down this way. Whirlpool Frog is gonna... Looks like it's all the way down there. But need to stop off and take out what I'm assuming this is a stone talus. I'm gonna take a wild guess. Hey buddy, wakey wakey. Wind Shatter and Blue Pack, but the pain would still be there. Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. So if anyone with Haki a sword and put them in Ruby and they're gonna cut people apart. See, I don't think Haki would be able to cut through Aura. It's just that they'd be able to deal damage through it. So I don't think they'd be able to cut through Aura, even with a sword. I think it's just that more, if you hit someone, the impact is going to pass through. That type of thing. My song are diegetic? That's not a word I'm familiar with, so I don't know. Yeah, let's just use that. Why not? And then keep that as the regular. Ooh, bomb flower. It's raining. Val, thank you for the 200 bits! Can you fill a health bar to completely full, or do you like living on the edge? I like living on the edge. I do have full recovery food, so I can recover to full hearts at any point. But I figure I can take one more hit before dying. I'm sure those words aren't said moments before disaster. Yeah, I'm sure I can take one more hit. Gotta get the most value out of the food, right? It's full recovery. May as well, you know, could have it restore, like, 35 hearts instead of just, like, 28 hearts. It'll be fine, right? Soren, hello! Ah, drive by. Never saw it coming. Knock on wood, yeah. See, Daredevil and a lifesaver. Maybe. Okay, another cave entrance there. Oh, there's got to be more caves over here, huh? Gotta be. Drive by, yee. I'm late, but hey, Crit, how's it going? Oh, that's rude. They put a gate up here? How dare they? It's just rude making us get off of the... Is this even gonna... No, it's still enough water for us to coast across it. Lizalfos over there having a conversation. What's there right here? No, pretty sure I've... Yeah, that's a shrine I've already gone. So I've already been to that area. What I've missed so far? We've went to a few different caves, but other than that, there hasn't really been anything too significant. Okay. Annie, hello! Thank you for the bit! There are two ways to get through a horde of Beowulfs while in a vehicle. You either stop and fight, or introduce a foot to the floor, bumper to faces. Until you meet an alpha Beowulf that can stop the car in its tracks. I also realize the closer thing we have to Unlimited Blade Works as in power, Ruby is Velvet. Though, from everything we've seen, she can only summon one weapon at a time. And if, well, she could probably summon, like, conjure up more than one weapon at a time, but it would burn through her hard light dust pretty fast. And it wouldn't really be that effective since she can only wield one weapon at a time, right? So, thank you for the 35 bits! With all these little islands in here, it's making the journey of just floating across the top a little bit too difficult. So we'll continue on foot, I suppose. Yeah, I hear. We actually need more Keese eyeballs, though. They're very helpful for taking out Gleox. Which, by the way, we still have to take out 2 more King Gleox. Had your last counseling session till August today. Oh, nice. August is kind of a long time to wait, is it not? Oh. Medusa Cannon Ruby when? Oh, just 50 rupees. Okay. And there's a well. Well. Is there anything actually to do in this well? There's people. There's a person down here. attacking a dummy. Hey, buddy. Do you know if you put your ear to a well, you can hear the wailing of the dead? I've heard. Is this a Yiga trap? Oh, heroes really know a little bit about everything. Guess what? You'll be joining those wailing dead very soon. I knew it. Join Master Koga in defeat. Is that confirmation that Koga's actually dead? Ow. Goodbye. Cool, couple extra arrows. The 8-fold long blade sticking in the chest. You know, if he was going to be training on a test dummy, they could have at least put a blonde wig on him. Make it extra convincing that, hey, this is Link. They want to kill Link. Maybe don't go talk to this person. Alright, cool. So Hideyugo, the finished anti-tank. Thing is, the Yigas I don't think need the anti-tank. They go down a little easier than that. Might be just slightly overkill, which may not be a bad thing. May send a message at least. Speaking of Living Blame Works, it is shockingly OP in almost any verse other than Fate. It's pretty dope in Fate and pretty OP in Fate. Yeah. Indeed it is. Okay. Zalpos over there. Oh. Well, I don't think there's one of the... Oh, we can go over here. Counselor's taking a month to sort things out for herself. Oh, it's open normal counseling. Oh, makes sense. Okay. Asia Dark, hello! Hello, hello. But I'm assuming that you'll be able to follow her over to her own clinic? Is that the right word for the business? Office? I guess is probably a better one. No, Phoenix. 150mm howitzer would be overkill. 20mm AT rifle is melt. Not obliterate. Got it. Horses. We'll take the fire fruit first, and then we'll call the pretty blue pony and figure out if there's any caves nearby that I haven't grabbed, because I've gone over that one already. That was one of the first ones. Well, that's the one that it initially just leads you to. Nope, didn't go in. There we go. For Jabril, if she was in Ruby, or someone's got something related to that game she played with Sora and Shiro. It could be, though Jabril's abilities extend far beyond just that single game. I don't know if you could actually translate a Flugel's abilities into Ruby, because they are literally made to be god killers. She just had a bullhead at the start of the series. Well, the only problem with that is he would need to be able to acquire it. And he did have an Elysian Paladin, it didn't last very long. Oh, there's a Korok up here. It's gonna make us go all the way over there, huh? I didn't even see where it went, but I'm sure it's on top of this one. Yup. What? I'm wearing the frog armor. I should not have slipped. Was it definitely not Devil May Cry 5 reference? But Phoenix, what's your thoughts on Rubio C using dust-augmented motorcycle as a weapon. How would it be augmented with dust? You make a revenue clip with AC-130? Oh no. But that's good, Sarn. You'll be able to follow over there. Probably keeps the same client list, I would imagine. You're drunk made in the mess of a universe. Yes, meow. 901, huh? You want your food that badly. 901 and you're already meowing at me. Well, alright, the cat has spoken. I need to go feed him now. Isn't that right, buddy? You want your food. That's why you're meowing. Hmm? Either that or you just want attention. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, cat. So I have a weapon idea. Wire forged with ice and wind dust. The other, a wire. The other hand with fire and wind dust? A wire. Like, how do you mean a wire? Oh, go feed the child? It is basically a motorcycle that can emit electricity and wind dust from its engine. Sounds like it might electrocute the rider. Because having a weapon forged... I don't know if you could forge it with two types of dust, because I'm guessing you're talking about working the dust into the metal similar to how Zelina did with her whips. By trying to mold two types of dust in with the metal, I don't think you would get the effect that you would want. That's why for Zelina's whips, one element was forged in each of the whips, and then there were actual dust crystals put into them as well. But, yeah. I am gonna go feed the cat. Ugh. Though now you're laying down again. I'm implying that maybe you aren't after your food right now, but regardless. I'll feed him. Game of playing the good guys have to resurrect your most cunning adversary? Oh. It's one of those situations where they have to work together to survive, I guess? Or have to rely on the enemy to survive? Hey, buddy, you want your food? Hmm? No food? You gonna get up? There you go. Okay, we're back. Hey, Arcana. Hello, hello. All right. There's a cave there. I think we've been to all the ones that are close. Phoenix almost done with Fire Emblem 7. Nice, Saw. Playing Fire Emblem 7 and Tears of the Kingdom? Both at the same time? Multi-gaming. I mean, I know you're not playing them like literally at the same time, but you're progressing through the games around the same time. So another DMC reference, a fedora and scarf has a ruby weapon. You need to pump a lot of ore into that to make that. The scarf is woven with earth dust. Instead to make it so you can cut things with it. And the hat can be thrown out, spin around to cut things with the same dust woven in it. Huh. Interesting. I don't... There we go. Don't know. I don't know how well it would cut, even with earth dust infused into it. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I do not know. Interesting to think about at the very least. Funny that Riju runs around the camera. I mean, all of them do. They run out of the way of the camera. Point them at any of the stages, they all just run out of the way. Because they don't want to get in the way of the shot. That's why I gotta snap the photos quick, and you can actually log their weapons as part of the Hyrule Compendium. So I think we have all the caves in this area. Let's go over here, though, and see. So the cunning adversary nearly tore apart the last city from within. And you're working together with them. Why? So theoretical. What would an average student at Beacon do if they had overheard Jean confessing the falsified his transcripts instead of Cardin eavesdropping and blackmailing him with it? Assuming this had no attachment to Team Ruby or Juniper. Huh. It would really depend on the personality of the individual. Some people, similar to Cardin, might have some respect for Jean for doing that. Others, if they're much more straight-laced, would have reported him immediately. Okay, I got the cave in the Colosseum. Okay, that's the stump. Yeah, we got those. So that's interesting. I have a feeling a lot of people might have kept quiet about it, if I'm being honest, but we can't say for certain, because it would really depend on the individual's mentality and their core values, really. Okay, so over here there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So got all those ones. Then over here. Yeah. All of those. Yeah, so I think we have all of the ones in this area. It looks like. Do I have... I don't. Okay. Well, while we're here, I guess we may as well try. Also, because it's super easy conversation, to Ruby the Morningstar from Castlevania. Does his chain whip, may I said release fire dust whenever it hits something? Yeah, that'd be a good weapon as well. I guess they're shy. Yeah, they don't want their sage abilities broadcast to the world. Oh, that's the fairy fountain. Okay. You enjoy your food, buddy? You have a good meal? Hmm? Alright, let's... We have shock-resistant armor, but I don't have it upgraded to the point where it's shock-proof yet. But let's try this anyways. And I'm gonna heal to full before the battle, because I know it's not gonna work out well. Equip the multi-shot bow. And hit the ground. Alright. Oh, it's just gonna flap its wings. Yeah, let's... Oh, we've already defeated this one before. I didn't know that. For some reason I thought we hadn't defeated this one yet. Let's instead use this one. And... Oh, we don't have a picture of Thundergleeok. Alright. So I love the idea of something showing up in the Vital Tournament with a damn motorcycle as a weapon. I don't know if they... I mean, I don't think that'd be prohibited, but I'm pretty sure they would not allow you to bring in vehicles into the Vital Festival tournament. Because that would add a lot to mobility that they probably wouldn't allow. Fighting dragons now? Yeah, we can do both. Finally, finish the concept for your friend's Ruby OC. Nice! That's awesome, Cats! Can you still fight giant sandworms in the game, or is it just not a cutscene? The Molduga? Yes, you can still fight them. Okay, that's gonna... Do we have a non? I don't think we have a... Remove... Yeah, everything's gonna shock us, huh? Alright, we get that. Is this even gonna reach? It reaches. That one didn't. Okay, this is probably close enough. Yeah, and the fall damage kills it. Cool. Alright. I thought that was going to be a new one that we killed, but nope. It wasn't. That's a shame. Alright, over here next, I guess. This is with the Ruby Art Section Guild. Okay, nice. Wait, how did I not think of this before? If Link can use a trumpet as a weapon, then you can definitely make an electric guitar. Yes, you can. And we'll probably mix with a mix for an axe for better melee. Yep. Sounds like a good weapon to me. So that's just up here. Okay, just Link, come on. Figure it out. There you go, buddy. There we go. I don't think it was a pun. Electric guitar. But it's making a squad of DMC references. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played the Devil May Cry games. I watched the anime, but I don't think that's an accurate representation of Devil May Cry. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's the only reference point I have, at least. It said it sounds like a good weapon. Yeah. Because it probably would be a good weapon. I think. Would it not? Air density is the effect I was going for with the forged wire. Air density. Like, how do you mean? And how do you mean, like, a wire? Like, how would you use a wire as a weapon? Wouldn't that just be used kind of like a whip? It's an electric Gite guitar. Yes? Maybe? Put that in there. The name of the cutting adversary is known as the God of Deception. What game is this? Blue horse. Yeah, it lights up more of the area. Okay. And where's the tower close to here? Well, I guess we could just go to a sky island. That'd probably be easiest. Oh, there's really not that many caves, huh? I guess there might be the best one. Oh, Destiny 2, alright. Can Grimm be affected by poisons and or venom? Not that we have seen, but my guess would be that they can. Because Grimm are technically... They are not the same type of life as the other living creatures in Remnant, because they do not possess a soul, but they are still living. They still feel pain, and they, at least most Grimm, do not regenerate. So if they get cut, or they have a limb cut off, or something, they don't regenerate, as far as we know. So I believe that poisons could still work on them. There's a construct over here. Pretty sure I've taken that out already. Alright. Let's just stop taking damage. Okay, there's that cave. There's that one that we've already been to. It's just caves all over here. And I believe we've been to... Well, apparently not that one. Because we've been to those two over there next to the glyph, but not that one. Interesting. Huh. So biological warfare is an option. I believe so. Yeah, I don't know. Then again, Grimm don't need to eat to survive and grow. So, maybe not? I can't say for certain because we just don't know enough about Grimm biology, but I think poison would work on them. So this is a cave we have not been to. Oh, it's this one. It's a cave that's sealed off, but I believe I have a quest for it. Yeah, on Hyrule Ridge, in Ludfill's land, or in sleep beneath towering mushroom trees, connect the southern columns midday shadow to the northern. The shadow's center. Yeah, Ludfill's bog, so it's here. So we need to connect the shadows. Alright. I think we can just do that with the trees? But we'll see. Oh, this thing needs to be very long, doesn't it? Okay, then there are more trees over here. I know yourself, don't try to walk when the upper part of your leg is numb. Yeah, because then that's called falling, not walking. Or stumbling. Yeah, almost fell twice. Okay, well, you prevented yourself from falling. I would imagine the face plant might have been imminent at that point. Okay, so we have that now. Oh, so it actually needs to be midday, huh? Because otherwise... okay. Let's get the wood out. And sleep until noon. Hopefully the logs don't despawn. Note to self, make plague doctor who fights with poison throwing toxic gases. We don't know if there are like extremely fast acting poisons though. So sure, you might be able to... Hey, connected the shadows, there we go. And the cave opens up. You might be able to poison a Grim and it might eventually die. But will the Grim kill you before then? Is the question. Poison may not be the most effective means of killing a Grim. Oh, okay, treasure's just right here then. The one who found my treasure, you've done well to solve my riddle and make it to this place. Your cleverness and cunning have earned both the treasure and my respect. I think I know what piece of armor this is, though. Yup, it's just the Mask of Awakening. It's just big Toon Link head. Alright then. Well. Who said it was just for Grim? Thing is, other people have aura. So the poison would actually need to get into their body for them to be affected. And we don't know about airborne gases and stuff, if that kind of poison would start affecting someone even if their aura is still up. So, I don't know. May not work as intended, I don't know. Inflict overkill on Deathstalker using a ToTK rifle with unnecessary use of full auto. What happened to look? It looks like a Saturday cartoon. That is one of the pieces of armor in the game. The Mask of Awakening. It's just a Toon Link's mask. Alright, so we got that now. Pretty sure I've been over here. Yeah, that's the skydive area where we got the glide armor. And, oh, yeah, we did get that cave. And then there's that one. And that one, I think we got those. We got one of those. Oh no, we got both, I think. Maybe not. Okay, then let's travel here instead. He got big head. Always overkill the large Grim. It's fun. Yeah, like Coco. Rose just wants to obliterate all of Remnant with the anti-tank rifle. And I can respect that. So I'm in the middle of creating Sherlock Holmes-inspired OC. Nice! Sensory-type semblance, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's me though. Equip that, equip that. No, didn't want to take that out. This cave we haven't gone to yet. Just beat the Lightning Temple. Nice! With the most annoying boss in the game. The Queen Gibdo. Tis a nuisance, to say the least. Yeah, we have that one, but we don't have this one. Is that also? That is. cave over there right next to the tower. Alright. No, we must... Yeah, we already have that one. But not this one. Oh. Okay, there's just a hole in the middle here. And we need to use Riju's ability. It seems. Okay, does that mean there's going to be a piece of armor in this cave? Or no? Just something? Anything? A large zonite required us to beat the lightning temple, huh? We had to beat the lightning temple for that. I see. The bubble frog's just going to be around here behind it? Okay then. Didn't have much trouble? Oh, found this one a while back? Yeah, I just found this one now. Okay, we're at 76, so 25 bubble frogs remain. Just got your butt kicked by Sinnoh's Elite Four again. This time made it to Lucian. Okay, nice. Yeah, Sinnoh's Elite Four... I can't remember all of them. I believe it was fire... There was a fire trainer, a psychic trainer... Oh... Yeah, I can't remember Sinnoh's Elite Four. It's been a while, actually. But Cynthia, I know, is the champion, and one of, if not the strongest champions in all of the Pokemon series, Pokemon franchise. Okay, so... I've gotten everything there. Let's head here. I thought it interesting to mention, but doesn't Hazel Semblance basically do the same thing that Berserk Armor does in Berserk? Shut down his nervous system so he can't feel pain? If that's what Berserk Armor does, then yeah. If that's the case, Mana should have stupid damage output because there's nothing stopping his body from exerting all the force it can. Or man should have the point to break his bones. That's why he needs to be so muscly, so that he can keep his bones intact. Aaron's bug, okay. Bertha ground, flint, okay. Fire and psychic. I had two of them at least. Bug, ground, and psychic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have that cave. We have those caves. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't go do the bubble frog on that one. I completely forgot to get the bubble frog there. Well, we can't have that. But yeah, Hazel's a lot stronger than most people. Both because of his semblance and because he's an 8-foot-tall Hulk. Sleepy kitty. You getting tired after your meal? This guy swings the sword full force and completely rips his arm apart, literally turning his forearm in the wrong direction. Yeah, guts. Yeah. I've never read Berserk, but I know a little bit about it. I think I've seen one movie. I own the original anime and box set, but I haven't actually watched it. If it's all Hulk, nah, he's a behemoth. I mean, I don't think the terms are mutually exclusive, are they? Okay, there has to be a bubble frog in here somewhere. Do we need to wear the entire awakening set? To trigger something? I don't think we do. They're giving us a bomb flower, so is there a bombable wall? I don't see anything anywhere. Your mom said he's terrible jokes again. Oh no. Bad guy, what, Mario Sherlock Holmes? Against his Wilson Fisk figure from Kingpin? That'd be interesting. Guess it's shrine hunting time? Yeah. And then you'll get the reward once you get all the shrines. Okay. There's got to be... There it is. Oh, I'm still using the... Hey! Its corpse fell at my feet. Excellent. That makes things easier. Okay. So let's go over here next. Okay, get the cannon. Got it. Yeah. Yourself, you're right. I want to use an anti-tank to obliterate remnant things, including sail. Okay, to look seriously with the head. I don't think anyone's supposed to with the head. Let's put on the cold resistant armor, I think. Yeah. We can go over here. I think... The guy who's painting the picture in front of the tower wanted a photograph of something down here, right? So I think we can grab it from here? Maybe? Although it's kind of right below us, huh? Or maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, there's a dragon over there. Oh, and now it gets cold. All right. Well, interesting idea. Just had as a semblance essentially able to allow your body to adapt to any environment. For example, you can go from normal weather to a downpour, to blistering heat, freezing cold, snowstorm, and feel no difference. I mean, Aura already kind of does that, but that'd just be pushing Aura to, or pushing that aspect of Aura to It's extreme. Yeah, I think that would work. Okay. How are we... We need the 3-shot bow, though. We get up to the top, but we can't really hit the thing's head. That's unfortunate. Oh, hey, it does move. Okay. I didn't know if it just flew up in a straight line or stayed stationary. And now we just have all the sages just wailing on it. Oh. Ugh. And now it's cold again. Okay, come on, it didn't knock you that far. Ow. Wait, get up! You need to kill the dragon! Okay. Trying to remember what kind of semblance Wilson Fisk would have. I'm not too familiar with Wilson Fisk. Why is it... Okay, now it's heat again? Make up your mind. Okay, and the fall damage should kill it again? Yes. And now it's unbearably cold again. Alright. Another dragon down. And are there any caves here that I don't have? One that has an ascension point from the depths right under it? Oh! Oh, that's just mean. To put an ascension point right here. Yeah, it kind of maybe. At least up to the overall platform, perhaps. But, yeah. Alright. Let's head back here. Oh, the Kingpin, right. Huge bulky dude where you think he's really fat, but all the fat is actually muscle. It's only 3% body fat. So the Kingpin, the guy from Daredevil, right? The antagonist? It's still mean either way. Oh yeah, for sure. Spitting you out right in front of a Gleeok. Just rude. Okay. And hey, there's Colton. Over there. Let's go say hi. He's gonna tell us exactly how many bubble frogs we have left, which I believe is 24, but doesn't hurt to get confirmation. Oh, you meow. Hey, buddy. Hi. You woke up from your nap? Feeling energized after your meal, buddy? Meow. 24 bubble frogs. Yep. I can't make out the specific whereabouts of any bubble frogs. Okay, well, you're no help then, Colton. No help at all. I imagine there'd probably be a cave somewhere in here, wouldn't there? Seems like a good spot for a cave. Maybe not. Oh. As you can see, my husband is too sick to move. Uh-oh. It's my fault. I'll take the two of us to have a wedding adventure. And that proved to be unwise. Cloud from Elvis, kind of traveler, helped train him then. I've since pushed myself to know the ways of medicine. No matter of time would be more help. But I know what it'll take to heal him. Medicine made from Gleeok guts. Uh-huh. It's one that flies over Gerudo Canyon, but attacking it would be difficult. Here, just take this. Gleeok guts? How do you know to identify Gleeok guts? Okay. What would Sarah and Zelina's reaction to Gleeok be? Run? Unbelievable. All my agony's just gone. I've been saved thanks to the medicine my wife made out of Gleeok guts. Why is that medicine? I think most hunters' reaction would be, oh, fuck, followed by run. Yeah, pretty much. A good thing we just did that. I don't think we actually got any guts from that specific Gleeok, but we did pick up Gleeok guts from a different Gleeok. Oh, a gold rupee. Oh, not too shabby. Okay, then. The quest is just called Gleeok guts. Do we have any other Gleeok guts left? We actually have 26 Gleeok wings. Huh. Hinoc guts, Horrible guts. Okay, sort them by type. That'll be easier. Boss Bokoblin, Lionel guts. Okay, we have one more Gleeok guts. Frox guts, Molduga guts, Hinox guts. There's 10 different types of guts in the game? Why? Why? Alright. Well. Yum. Okay, the stable's there. Yeah, I've been over there. Well, there's no caves, at least for here. But good questing. Yeah, I mean, very straightforward, at least. Nope, nope, not today. Not today, Satan. This game loves its guts. It does. Gotta have guts to play the game. Game's got guts, I'll give it that. Let's go over here. Call the blue horse again. Actually, we can put down travel medallion just to make that easier to come back here. Nope, the apple missed the tray. There we go. Ugh. Ooh. Oh, there's a lot of caves nearby. I feel like most of those I haven't found yet. Grab the apple though. Oh no, it looks like I found probably all of them. 1, 2, 3. No, at least one of them I don't have. No, actually, I've been in here before, but it just hadn't shown up on the map, I think. Because that's the Yiga Blade Master station that's under there. But this was another cave up top. And there was a shrine inside of it. No, there's a shrine inside the Yiga one. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now it shows up on the map. Alright then. Odd idea comes to mind considering Ironwood semblance. Would it not be possible to have a semblance that just makes the individual extremely stoic to the point of having basically no emotion? It... Not to the extent that I think you're thinking. I think what you're implying is that there might be a passive semblance that completely makes someone a blank slate. And I don't think that would be possible. Because Ironwood semblance, it allows him mental focus, and although it's stated to be passive, he can actively put more aura into it to increase the effect of it. So Ironwood semblance is more nuanced than what the writers have initially stated it to be. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. One in the middle there. Oh, but then there's one up higher. And one there? Well, yes. I guess. No, we haven't been to that one yet either. Alright. There's a few caves here. That I have not been to yet. General Ops basically acts like a double-edged sword. Not entirely. Sounds like tunnel vision on steroids. No. His semblance allows him to focus. When he's made a decision, it allows him to focus on it with less distractions. But it doesn't control his personality, control his nature. It doesn't make him tunnel visioned on things. In Volume 8, I'm pretty sure Ironwood was intentionally funneling aura into his semblance to amp his focus up and not be deterred from the decision that he had made. Because his semblance was not the reason why he did everything that he did. I know a lot of people... Okay, we're not using the triple bow for this. I know a lot of people have said that, oh, his semblance caused him to do this, his semblance is at fault for all this, but it really wasn't. It kind of allowed him to focus on the decision that he's already made. But it's because he was so focused on that decision, or what's the right way to say this? Okay, the bubble frog's in here. Rock friend. It was because he was so determined with his decision, I guess is the best way to put it, that he was able to use his semblance to focus on that decision and block out any distractions that might make him reconsider his decision. So it was still Ironwood choosing to do what he did, but his semblance allowed him to stay focused on that, if that makes sense. I just like a semblance actively working against someone. Well, I mean, Crow's semblance, or at least how he perceived his semblance to be. But his decision is semblance just helped him stick to it. Exactly, Rail. Yeah. That's probably a more eloquent way of putting it than I did. Okay, and then the ascend point through here. Like, is conscience not? Or, everything kind of... It's my personal idea of why semblances manifest the way they do. Is it manifests in stressful situations to allow one to save themselves, considering this is exactly how Jean and Ren got their semblances, and Nora, as I believe. She said she got her semblance when she got hit by lightning. Yep. And I know that it would be an interesting idea to have a semblance work against someone like that, but yeah, that it goes against the way that most people would awaken their semblances. So I don't necessarily think that that's... I don't want to say it's impossible, because I guess someone could be put in a situation where they awaken a semblance that saves them in that specific situation. Oh, there was a Talus here? Oh, I've already defeated that one, though. Never mind, then. Goodbye. So, in theory, I should be between two cave entrances. I've been to that one over there, but I have not been to this one, apparently. We got hers in training, so it isn't the only way. It could still be a result of the outcry of the soul. Ruby, you know, we love her and everything, but she's not really all that aware of what's going on around her. Because she didn't even know what her semblance did until Penny told her. So, during that entire training, it could have been a point where she felt she was... Like, it's still a result of the outcry of the soul and is pretty much strictly going to be beneficial to the user. In Ruby's case, it was likely where she either felt like she was not able to achieve her goal and was pushing herself extremely hard on that given day, and then her semblance awoke from the stress that she was feeling. Enough that it was, you know, her soul's true desire to be a huntress, and she felt like she wasn't going to be able to achieve that, or what have you. And that's how it awoke. would be my guess. The more interesting idea to me is the semblance. The user actively hates using for one reason or other, like imagine someone has a semblance like Cinder, but the opposite. They rapidly lower the temperature, instead froze someone solid and never want to use it again. I mean, freezing someone solid, burning someone alive, it's kind of the same, similar concept. Again, though, there is aura to consider that people would have to protect themselves. So it'd be kind of difficult to freeze someone solid using their semblance. At most, I think it'd be lowering body temperature and giving them hypothermia. I want backstories of exactly how Ruby got her semblance. I don't know if we'll ever get that. Because we've not seen the situation where Weiss got her semblance, or Blake, or Yang. But it could be through a number of different ways. The important thing is the outcry of the soul. Alright, we have 4 caves this way. Yes, 4. And we just got that one. So there's those 3, those 3. Those 2. There's 3 in front of Gerudo Town. 1 over this way, which we don't have. And then there's 1 behind the temple and 1 over there. Alright, we don't have that one to the left of Gerudo Town. I was wondering what you thought of the weapon. Just a full idea. Big sword like crows with 2 mode. Call it Alpha Omega. Alpha's base blade. Small dust lock. Can hold 4 dust cartridges at a time. Use attacks to control the battlefield. Dust skips can be used. And as long as he learns to use it within the weapon. Second form that runs off of 1 big wind dust crystal. One large dust that can fire ice, lightning, winds. How it works is wind dust controls the flow and direction of the other dust. This lets the fire dust charge the blade. I mean, it sounds like the weapon can kind of do a lot more than what most other Ruby weapons can do. So it sounds like it might be a little strong. Because, like, I know Ruby weapons are complex in their designs, but in their actual functionality, I've mentioned this before, they intentionally want to keep them fairly simplistic so that they can learn to use their weapons and be able to master their weapons so that they can handle any situation with the weapons that they're accustomed to using. Yeah. Alright. Central Gerudo Cave. I believe this would be the last cave in the Gerudo Desert. Oh! Oh, joy. There's Gibdo hives here. How fun. Isn't that just lovely? Fantastic. Is this... Oh, ice cream. What kind of ice cream? Important question. I'm also thinking they grabbed someone by the head who wasn't an aura user and accidentally froze them. But, like, Cinder heats up objects. That's what her semblance does. It doesn't actually light them on fire, so freezing someone solid I don't think would be possible just with the semblance. Even if you, like, siphoned all the heat out of them, I don't think that would necessarily work. Okay. Devon. Oh, and Gibdo guts. Hey, more guts. Okay. Are these active? Are these hives of Gibdo not actually active? Doesn't look like it. But they don't have the glowing purple thing where we would actually be able to destroy them, so I don't know. Okay, break this open. Choo-choos. I guess that's supposed to help us defeat the Gibdos. In case we get here without having Riju's ability, maybe? It was enchanted sword type of idea. I got the Omega way. I go with Omega, and it was the one part. Thanks. No problem, Arcana. Because absolutely got hers because of how much she wanted to run away from something. Yeah. Like, it's an outcry of the soul. It doesn't necessarily have to be a life or death situation. Okay, that opens that up. Hey, buddy. There, stop jumping around. And hippity-hoppity right onto the afterlife. And I believe that's all the caves in the Gerudo region. Alright. Now... I guess... Are there any caves in the Korok Forest? Because if there are, that's going to be annoying. Well, I guess only one way to find out. You probably unlocked her semblance when she got her first haircut. Just out of anger manifested hers. Weiss is, well, Weiss. Yeah, Weiss is Weiss. So Guildhall right now, person said during the D&D session, our dance will never end. I am war. Oh my god. Manifesting their inner Kratos, huh? Hippity hop right onto the afterlife. Yeah! I haven't actually checked the quote channel in a very long time. I'm scared to at this point. Alright, this is going to be a good time for the glide armor. Because we need to... Yes, we're going the right direction. Go towards that pink tree over there. Glyphs is still just a massive outlier in terms of symbols. Oh yeah, absolutely. In nearly every way, Glyphs is the exception to the rule of semblances, like in every case. It's the only one that we know that's completely hereditary, the only one we know that has two separate and distinct abilities. Like, it's just... It's extremely powerful. Okay, this should be enough to get over there. It's like 5 and 1. I mean, technically it's 2, but just 2 extremely strong abilities. Because her base glyphs manipulate momentum, right? And the fact that her glyphs can be augmented with lightning dust and gravity dust is also kind of a separate ability too. But it still harkens back to that core ability of momentum manipulation. So it's kind of, but also, yeah. And then, of course, the summoning. So, you know. Alright, you little bugger. Where's your friend? Oh, all the way down there, huh? Fine. It's easy enough to get these guys where they need to go with the auto build. It's one of the little fun, kind of weird. You can change clothes as you're falling into the sky. I mean, kinda, but it's also Link. Just one of his superhuman abilities. Oh no. That flew too far. Here, take your friend. Does he... Oh, he can't be fused to anything, I guess. Oh, no. Okay. He can be fused to something. Doesn't matter. Link equals Superman because he can swap clothes instantly. Now I'm just imagining Link just falling out of the sky and just tearing off his clothes. It's like, oh god, need to... Also in the middle of a fight, too. He can just switch his clothes to whatever suits the fight the best. Because there's a prophecy in this D&D session that says 2 gods of war will fight each other and only one will survive. Ah. As strong and stupidly versatile? Yup. Because no semblance nor character should be able to do everything, but Weiss can do most things. Alright. Nay. I mean, this lake can teleport you to different locations. Who's to say that can't just magic clothes on? And if we're gonna get real nitpicky about it, let's take a quick look at Link's inventory, shall we? Dude ain't even wearing a backpack, and yet he can carry, what, 25 different full sets of clothing? Just 142 apples alone. Where's he hiding that? Where's he hiding that? Also, let's see, 15, 16, 17 different weapons, 10 different shields, 11 bows, all of these rows upon rows of clothing. Then 21 full watermelons, 147 bunches of bananas, and that's just a few things. You know, all this meat, all the fish, all of this, that, and the other. All the guts. So many guts. Also, 255 ambers. Maybe I should sell some of those. These fully cooked meals, all these zonite devices, which just the wings alone, we can tell what the size is. Yeah. So, there's a few things that he can do. I took notes from Fiona and her semblance. Maybe. Or the Purapad has some other functionality that's just not explicitly stated within the game. Alright. That tower specifically for that region. So let's go down here, I guess. Because the same ability as GTA character pulls RPG out of their butt. Yeah. Voice of Winter have a glyph summon. Does that mean there could be other people with similar semblances, but does something different? What do you think dictates glyph's shape? The glyph, the actual design on the glyph would be from the experiences that the individual has, because there's individual glyphs for, or different designs for each summon. And also, if the question you're asking is, oh, because Weiss and Winter have the exact same semblance, can other characters also have completely hereditary semblances? This is one of the reasons why I say Weiss is an exception to the rule of semblances in many different cases, because we have not seen a single other hereditary semblance, even though we've been to every single kingdom at this point. We've been to Beacon, we've been to Mistral, we've been to Vale, Mistral, and Atlas throughout the show, as well as visited Vacuo within the books, and we have not come across a single other individual or family that has a hereditary semblance. So, I'm gonna say no. Because it just is such a rare outlier that apparently the Shnees are the only ones? Seems ever so slightly suspect. The Weiss is a special snowflake. Yeah. Link just says re-equip magic like Ursa. Yeah, not wrong. Yeah, at least one of these caves we haven't been to. There should be 3. Yeah, there's 3 there. Okay. So at least one or both of these caves we have not been to. And it looks like it's both. Interesting. So it's a cave here. It's a mine. East Restaurant Cave. And I'm also on fire. Oh. We need the mine cart, do we? Oh, there's got to be a way around this. Isn't there? No? Yeah, we don't need a mine cart. We're fine. We're not going to fall into lava. We're fine. Yeah. Okay. I was about to make the mistake. Oh yeah, I'll just pull out a bomb and then we can get there that way. But I remembered. Volcano. Bombs are a no-go. I've learned. But we need this then. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is just a... I thought it was the Bulba Frog. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking if there's other people who have a glyph-like semblance. Oh, but slightly different how Yang and Adam have similar semblances, and not talking about hereditary. There could be other semblances that have a glyph involved in the activation of a semblance, but Weiss's semblance with the number of different glyphs that she can use and the number of different abilities that she can use is another reason why her semblance is an outlier. But yeah, other semblances could use a glyph in their activation, but I would limit it to you have just the one type of glyph. If only we had a portable cannon. I know, if only, right? It's a shame this game didn't build anything like that in. Maybe in the next game they will. Rock Friend is technically a bomb. It's just there's a gap right there, so I don't... Well, let's test this. Yeah, no, he ends up going straight down. He wouldn't have made it. And while we're perched on that little ledge over there, he wouldn't come out of his orb. Or I guess the ring on Link's finger is technically where the spirits are housed. Oh, hey, marbled rock roast. I feel like there's a quest associated with this. Bedrock Bistro. But where's the bubble frog then? Okay, I'm gonna find the bubble frog first. Where the heck is it? There's no other opening that I can see here, at least. Because we have Neptune, whose family all have semblances related to water. But yeah, they're still... Weiss's time dilation is also a glyph. Yes, it is. It's her regular glyph augmented with lightning dust. Yep. Your inventory should be a Zonai bomb. I've been hoarding them for these types of situations. I don't know if you got them. Oh yeah, I got them. And also, as Daisy mentioned, if only we had a portable cannon. We actually do. We could attach cannons to a shield. So, one or the other. But the Zonai devices that are the bombs are time detonation. So we'd have to time our throws with it, because I don't know if there would have been enough room on the ledge to actually place the bomb. There's no opening for the bubble frog to be in. Unless there's one near the entrance that I missed. Ow. Alright. Reminders for Hylian workers. You fire resistance in the cave. Yeah, okay. Well, where's this damn frog? It heard we were trying to exterminate its people, and it fled. It's hidden itself deep within the cave. A place where apparently we're not going to be able to find it. I can't even hear it anywhere. Normally it's making its sounds mocking me, but not today apparently. Is there any? Yeah, that's it. Right there. There had to be a place for us to crawl into. Get out here, you little son of a... There you go. You can go join your friends in hell. It does count down after you hit it. True. You place the bomb and you gotta hit it. Yeah. But it's still a time detonation, so you have to be able to place it on the ledge. Or you place it down, pick it up, and then try to throw it and time it. I just want to give Weiss and her family a special trait because secretly Weiss was his fave. That could be. I still like to think that somewhere down the line, Weiss's ancestor was a Winter Maiden, and that a maiden, if they have a child while they have the maiden powers, similar to Ozpin and Salem, even though magic was removed from the world and the gene pool, since the Ozpin and Salem had magic, their children also had magic. So if a maiden has a child while still, well, while they are a maiden, then their child doesn't get full magic because maiden powers are only partial magic, but that magic would result or manifest itself in a stronger semblance. And also because the father, in that case, or the other partner, would not be a maiden, so that it'd only be one parent that has maiden powers. So, why do you think it was the Winter Maiden? Because it's Schnee. Other than fitting because it's Schnee is German for snow. It's simply because everything with the Schnees is all about snow and winter, and the Winter Maiden is kind of fitting. Amika's favorite is Blake. Oh, nice. It has to be that Ozpin is Weiss's great-great-great-grandpa. I don't think so. We know that Nicholas Schnee and Ozpin are two different people. Nicholas Schnee lived long enough to meet Weiss, but it was also Nicholas Schnee that was responsible for the prosperity of Atlas. Like, he was the one who led the charge into Atlas and essentially established Atlas as... Which also doesn't necessarily make sense with the timeline now that I'm thinking about it, because the Great War happened 80 years ago, and Atlas was established before the Great War. It was Nicholas Schnee that was the pioneer that trekked into Atlas to establish the mines that were there and the advance of technology, which was accelerated due to the Great War. So to make that expedition, Nicholas Schnee would probably have been at least 20 years old. To even start establishing a kingdom before the Great War, it would have had to have been like at least 10 years. 5 years minimum, okay, let's say. So he's 25 when the Great War happens. That's 80 years ago. Weiss is 17 at the beginning of the series. And let's say that Weiss knew her grandfather at the age of... up until the age of like 5, where she would still have memories of him. And that's what we saw in Ice Queendom. Then that's 12 years, so that's still another 68 years on 25. So that'd mean he would need to live till 93? If my math is correct? Yeah, 93 years old. Which in Remnant sounds like a lot. Especially considering it was stated that due to all of his work in the mines, he got ill and had to pass on the company to Jacques. Timeline doesn't exactly make sense. Oh, it's a rock roast. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I have no use for roast in that state. It only works with raw organic foods. Bring me your proper rock roast. Oh, so that doesn't work? Thought that would. I wonder. Can we cook the rock roast on that? Shield, maybe? And then it'll just pop off? No? Alright, well, it's worth a shot. So that's in the direction of the cave. Doesn't actually give us a minecart right here, huh? Garrett War was canonically 80 years before the series. Yep. Yeah, it was. He's certainly not around now, but in Ice Queendom, we saw Weiss had met Nicholas Schnee. That's why she admires her grandfather so much, and that doesn't exactly fit with the timeline of the series. There is a way to separate the items, but that's all the way in Terrytown. And that's a ways away from here. So, probably not feasible. It'd be easier to just attach one of the items to a minecart and then just cart it over to them. Which is the intended way that we're supposed to do it, because there are minecart tracks that lead all the way there. Alright. Fan. Just put that out here. Rock roast in the front. Fan. At the back. What? Oh, it's not actually attached properly? In the tracks, I guess? There we go. Check the wiki. Boy's grandfather was born just after the Great War, according to Crow. Okay, then that fits. I thought Nicholas Schnee was the one who led the expedition into Atlas. According to the World of Remnant series. I guess I need to rewatch them? Maybe it was Nicholas Schnee's father that did that. I could have sworn it was... I don't know. I'll need to... No, he led the expedition to find dust. Not Atlas exploration in the settlement itself. But I thought it was the... Yeah, he led the exploration to find dust, which triggered the establishment of Atlas as a kingdom. I'm kind of using shorthand, I know, to just say he established Atlas, but the continent was thought to be inhospitable to human life until Nicholas Schnee found the dust. Then the kingdom kind of grew around that because there was resources there. Mantle first, yes. So it was Mantle that was established first, and then it was eventually changed to Atlas. But... So... Nikolai Man's armor looks cool as hell. Cloak, honestly. How much would wear if at one point? Whitley needs to get the armor. Honestly, who knows? I mean, Maria had lived to old age herself. Nothing says the illness killed him, just that it forced him to give the reins of the company to Jacques. True. Granted, it wouldn't really make sense that the illness put him into that sickly state and then not took his life. So long as I got rock roast, got no complaints. Okay, well, there we go. But yeah, Mantle was first. There's also Pietro. He's real old, but he only got the kind of aura sickness that he has recently. Because Penny's creation was only within the last, like, 2-3 years of the series. So, I don't know. See, I'm a meat... Good for you, buddy. When I heard this place served roast, before I come running. I didn't know, man, there's actual rocks. This isn't meat or rock. It's the rarest thing I own. Well, it's something at least. If that creature's really out there, I'm gonna find it if it's edible. Huh. Okay, so that guy's someone we would be able to see at different stables, I guess. There's also another cave entrance. over this way. Oh, no, it was over this way. As long as everything's still lit up, we should still be able to see where the cave entrance is supposed to be. Or maybe we just need to use the tower to launch ourselves up again. Because I think we did veer off a little bit too far. Why don't I just fast travel to the tower? There we go. It's a tweet from Ruby about the aerofoil map and how they reiterated that it's completely canon map. Oh, I really don't agree with that. Yeah, it's completely canon that there's a mine tunnels connecting the four corners of the entire continent. No. No. That doesn't... No. I haven't reached the heart of summer yet, and it's already too hot. But a person who voices Calibanana is the same person who voices Edelgard in Fire Emblem Three Hopes and Three Houses. I did not know that. Nice. Yeah, there are quite a few issues with the Aerofell map if it's considered canon. All of those little settlements out in Solitas don't make sense. They would only be able to survive by having constant shipments of dust from Atlas. And yeah, I know that Atlas would be having branches to go mine in different locations, because Atlas is a very dust-rich country, or kingdom. But people just living out there in the country casually is very unlikely. Yeah, like actual village settlements, no. They would just be mining towns and nothing else. But there was at least one or two actual little settlements there where people were raising kids and everything, I'm pretty sure. And it's like, no. No, I don't think that that's something that would actually happen. Plus, Aerofell as a game vastly underestimates the actual scale and size of the entire continent. Oh no. Well, Inuit lifestyles. I don't even think that'd be enough. It's supposed to be just, like, uninhabitable. That's the word I was looking for before. Okay. Now to get over there, we can just climb the walls. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Eskimos are a thing? Yes. But in Remnant... like, are there Eskimos in the literal Arctic of the world? I did not that I've heard of. Northern parts, sure. The actual Arctic? No. There's a real question about Atlas. Where are they getting their food? Well, the actual kingdom of Atlas, there's heating there, so they can grow their own food. At least on the floating city, there are areas designated for fields. In the city of Mantle, we didn't see anything like that, but I'm guessing that it's possible there as well. Just not entirely sure. Okay, let's travel here then. I mean, the Laplands, what's a word with you? But, like, are there people living constantly in the Arctic of the world, or the Antarctic? Not that I have heard of. People can live in very cold environments, sure. But there are? What if there's a person who's discussing Ruby and the other person says something they think is wrong? The other person might be, no, that's wrong. In Remnant, it's this, not that. I don't because I watch Phoenix. I mean, I'm no authority on anything. I'm just using the logic that I have to rationalize out things, and it's also been explicitly stated by Yang and Ruby and everyone in Volume 7 when they were out at that mine that they would not be able to last out in the cold if not for their aura. Not every person has their aura awakened. Especially not children. Untrained children. So it still does not make sense that there are just settlements out in the Arctic in Remnant. Live off fish and blubber. Laplands are Finnish. So they're in Finland? Okay. Finland's not the Arctic. Finland's not the Arctic. Like, yeah, like Finland is just as far north as the Northwest Territories in Canada, and hell, like the Inuit people and the other Aborigine people in Canada live farther north than that, but that's still not like the center of the Arctic. Or I guess Antarctica might be the more accurate landmass for our world comparison. Like it's still not hardly get any sunlight at all. But pretty funny that the voice actor for Miraculous Ladybug and Robin Hill also voiced the succubus demon from where is Veronica Mayday from where? I don't know where that's where Veronica is from. It's a weird geographical thing, but looking at the map, there appears to be more wet temperature and just above vacuo. So where are they in the desert? I'd have to relook at the map. Oh, hell of a boss. Okay. It's been a while since I've watched the entire series of Hell of a Boss, so... Okay. I guess instead I'll just go here then. People live in Russia, it's pretty cold up there. Yeah. But... just surviving the cold. Just... Remnant is not our world. It's not as interconnected. It's not as developed. There aren't roads and everything everywhere for easy transport. It just doesn't make sense for entire settlements to be out there. Yeah, we've got both of those. There are snow dogs. again, I really think that people don't understand the scale of Atlas. Um, oh. There was one image from, I think it was volume 8, or maybe it was volume 7, that really showed the scope of Atlas. It's freaking massive. Yeah, the city of Atlas and Mantle is quite near the coast, but Atlas, like the continent of Solitus, is freaking massive. So, like, so everything is concentrated there. The Siberian plains, but only a small portion is habited. So everything's concentrated there. It's plausible. What plausible that there's other settlements out there? No, not really. I don't think, because there just wouldn't be enough resources. It'd be worth it for Atlas to cart out resources for small mining communities, and that's it. But there's supposedly like a whole secret research facility out there in Atlas that no one had ever heard about, that had never been mentioned in the Ruby series, that Watts never knew about, even though he was able to access all of Atlas's internal mainframe. Like, it's a canon adjacent. Can have a fishing settlement. That gives them food, but what about warmth? Because it's been stated in Volume 7 that they would not be able to survive out there without their aura. Aura doesn't last forever. They would need a continuous supply of dust from Atlas to live out there. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Uh-huh. Not everyone has their aura, though. Like, it's... I feel like at this point you guys are just being antagonistic to be antagonistic. We've said our piece. Let's leave it at that. Probably be a decent enough image, I guess. Okay. Like, this is Atlas. Like, this is just the city of Atlas, right? But then you see all of this area behind it, even like these mountains in the very far off distance. That's not even the entire scope of the continent. And you're telling me that on the far corners of all of these, all like everywhere out there, there's tiny little settlements. It's not like it's a flat plain. There's mountains everywhere. Like, it's not feasible. It doesn't make sense. Not to mention, they've mined all the way from every corner of the place to a central spot. Then they're all interconnected. Like, I don't think so. Because sure, there could be a fishing settlement on the lower corner of Atlas, or the lower corner of Solitus, or something like that. But like the overall scope of Solitus is not conveyed in that game. Because if you look at the size of Atlas on that map, it is massive. It takes up you can see it very clearly because there's multiple travel points and locations you can go to within the game in Mantle and Atlas. So it needs to be that it's not to scale. Like, it's just they can only eat reindeer. We haven't even seen reindeer in Ruby though. All we've seen in Atlas in terms of wildlife is a single penguin. So if there's villages out there, they've already hunted the penguin population to extinction, and that's the only wildlife that's left. I like how far this discussion went. Settlements on the fence of uncertainty. I just don't think it's... I don't think it makes sense. Honestly, I just don't think it makes sense for settlements to be that far out in Atlas or in Solitus. What would be the point? Atlas, the city of Atlas and Mantle was established where it is because there's resources, because they can mine dust and they have a constant influx and supply of it to keep the populace alive, to keep everyone warm. And in these other settlements, what purpose would there be? If someone clipped the penguins. There's also the menagerie zoo that Willow has in the tie in the comics. Yeah, I don't think that's canon, because that paints Willow as just a kind of very bad person. How many animals are in Remnant? So far, in terms of wildlife, in the Ruby series, we've seen Zwei. It's technically not wild, but dogs exist in Remnant. At least corgis do. We've seen a deer in Salem's flashback. Granted, that was while she was walking after being cursed with immortality, but before she jumped into the Grim Pool. As she's just walking to the Land of Darkness, we see a deer there. So they might have all gone extinct by this point. And then we've seen a penguin in Atlas. And as far as I know, that's the extent of the wildlife. We've seen a few birds fly around. There have been crows and ravens and things, but we're not entirely sure those haven't been raven or crow in disguise. We do know of giant crabs and absolutely massive gargantuan turtles. This is true. They're sand crabs. But we haven't seen those on screen. I was mainly going over the ones we've seen on screen. Look, man, Atlas just playing Frostpunk. After the outer edge of Atlas, closer to Atlas itself, I can see the being case. Yeah, closer to Atlas itself, but at that point, again, it would just be mining settlements, I would think. Logically, that would make the most sense. They'd have workers go over there to mine and bring the dust back. But their kids, their family, and everything would probably just live in Atlas. I'd imagine. I don't know. It just... I feel the animals didn't feel like putting in animals. I just feel like they didn't have the time to put in animals. Is the thing. The crabs are only in the book after the fall. I had to reload it. It was buffering way too much. Have discussion the initial settlement of Atlas Mantle. Well, we were, but it switched to something else momentarily. How dare you? You talk to me like that after I just fed you? The audacity. Are the novels... The novels are canon. Out of everything that we discussed, the games, the novels... Like, the novels are the most canon. Though some things about the novels are questionable at best. But yeah, the novels are supposed to be canon. I think more so than anything else. Because Roman Holiday for sure is meant to be canon. After the Fall and Before the Dawn, I believe, are supposed to be canon, even though there's some semblances in particular revealed in those books that are just a bit questionable. But we don't need to get down to into that conversation. Toy cats when they're like, kitty kitty mew mew. Yeah? Kitty gonna get put into Remnant? Well, you want him to be dragon fodder? He would not survive in Remnant. Not in the slightest. Yeah, she'd probably get along with cats. I know cats hunt birds, but she'd probably be fine, I think. Games are mostly canon adjacent, no matter what Ruby says. Yeah. I would take every piece of auxiliary Ruby media as canon adjacent. Meaning that there are going to be some things revealed in them and events that happen that are canon to this series, but not everything. For example, the Grimm campaign that was run by a few members of Kruby on the Rooster Teeth website. They stated that to be entirely canon. And yet, one of their characters has a semblance that literally determines fate with a die roll, or affects the die roll, which determines the events of the actual story, which is questionable. There's also an object that can control Grimm that we've never seen in any way, shape, or form in Ruby, so there are definitely things that are non-canon, or would not work in canon. Even Carrie Shawcross, one of the writers, explicitly stated that the character's semblance, I believe he explicitly stated this, that the semblance is mostly meant for D&D, and it probably wouldn't really work in canon Ruby, so it's definitely canon adjacent, but there are actual canon things that are revealed in the Grimm campaign. For example, that the Vital Festival tournament, previous to the one held at Beacon Academy, which was the 40th annual one, the 39th biannual Vital Festival tournament was actually held in Mistral. So, you know, if Zwei can be in Remnant, the kitty can be in Remnant. Zwei's way more intelligent than this cat. You kidding me? That is not a fair comparison. And Ember Grimm, I feel like Salem would kind of wipe that Grimm from existence because it would just be too dumb to get anything accomplished. What do you think Yatsu-sized crabs taste like? Crab. Probably. Easiest to kill Grimm of all time. Exactly. The whiptail paralyzing meow. Bun crushing headbutts. Oh, see, now it's not this cat. Now you're talking about a different cat. In which case, sure. But you specifically said this cat. This cat wouldn't have any of that. And even if he did, boy howdy would he misuse that. He would be a colossal failure. Alright, I don't think there's any caves in this area that we have yet to get. Alright, well. Maybe it's that Ember wants you to think. And see, right there, you're already making the mistake. You're implying, you're by your words, you're saying that he thinks. You've already lost at that point. Because him? Thinking? Nah, couldn't be this cat. If you think they play dumb, you're most likely to do things for Ember. No. Nah. Some cats do. Not this cat. Not this one. No. This cat just too much on the stupid train. Oh, it's way up in the sky. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. Okay, I guess we need to go from there then. Maybe not dumb, but simple-minded. Yeah. Grimfan also makes plant dust easier to figure out. I haven't watched the entirety of the Grim campaign. At the end of Season 1, when they introduced the necklace that could control Grim, I kind of stopped watching. Give Mr. Lavelle, but I forget the other two positions in rotational order. I don't think we knew them in rotational order. I don't... Unless they mentioned it somewhere that I'm not aware of. But I imagine it probably goes clockwise. So it'd be Vacuo, Atlas, Mistral, Veil. I would think. Apathy are still the most interesting and terrifying Grim. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with you there. Oh, right, anti-grav area. Or lower grav area. Let's see. And we need to go this way. Romanian keyboard? Oh no. Atlas Vacuo Mistral Veil. Then Atlas. Oh, interesting. Which channel is the Ruby D&D campaign so I can watch it? I think it's only on the Rooster Teeth website. I think it's only on the Rooster Teeth website. I need rockets. And sure. There. That's better. Yeah, let's actually get this. Let's heal. And get this. No, you stay on there. There we go. Alright, now we'll make our way over here. Remember if Caspian Shirt was indeed the 38th festival? Remember they mentioned it as a vital festival in Vacuo? Caspian's Shirt. Like, what was his name? August? Caspian? I have a cat-inspired semblance from one of your OCs. Oh, nice cats. Yeah, very fitting. Signal towers. Missed a normal tank that Mistral has ended up. That Mistral has, and the campaign team fight a jet? Huh. Well, I'll probably watch it eventually, but how much longer am I going for tonight? Oh, it is actually 11, huh? Edward Caspian from After the Fall. Or August, yeah. If one of them had a shirt that had the 38th Vital Festival tournament, it's been a while since I've read After the Fall. I'll need to reread it at some point. Also, I should probably... have better armor for fighting a King Gleeok. Yay. Okay, big dragon time. All right. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna need key eyeballs, which we're running low on. The Jin knowledge and Ambrosius creation powers. Could someone discover alternate power to have ships go into space? No, because Jin's knowledge is only of past knowledge of Remnant, and no technology nor dust has existed in Remnant to allow people to travel into space. And Ambrosius needs to have things explained to him exactly how it works. So no, I don't think so. Oh, the Ruby Rookie says, Atlas Vacuo Mistral Veil. I don't know. Yeah, if there's no reference on where the wiki got the info, then maybe it was a shirt or something like that, but... Alright, headed to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, see ya, King of Blue Flames! Technically, yes, but also... Could both A, get the relics, and B, use them for that specifically? No, like, I don't think that would be possible. Because Jin only has knowledge of everything that's experienced on Remnant, and as far as we know, no one on Remnant has been able to travel to space. Not to mention how that would be explained to Ambrosius to actually make it work. Okay. So close. Actually, this should probably kill it. Yep. Okay, cool. Some more questions about Atlas flagships. Could do barrel roll. Let's try spinning. That's a good trick. I said that Ambrosius didn't severely monkey paws them. Like, I mean, I guess it kind of did. It kind of did give them a bit of a cursed wish. The Fame Grim that if exposed to spores it creates long enough, you'll think of a friend. Think of it as a friend when it isn't, based on the real life phenomena, which with cats and mice also can affect people. Huh. Or at least see it as something not threatening, and then it'll just take you out. Okay, that's a Sage's Will. And if I remember correctly, there's another one here and all the way over here as well. So, yeah. Let's try killing a few of them. Or at least one more. Oh, that's worse than the apathy or not. Yeah, the apathy are quite terrifying. Salem asks Ambrosius to make a replica of another relic that will do the same things as a relic, so she can skip Vale's relic. How would she be able to explain to Ambrosius how to make that? That's one thing that is a pretty much the one and only requirement of using the relic for creation. You have to explain how to create that. How would you create an object that can foresee choices? Okay, this is what the object does. How do you create that specific object? I do not think that that's possible. Good night, cats. It's an interesting idea, though. And it does beg the question, could Ambrosius use the relic of creation that, you know, Ambrosius was summoned from, that he's sealed within, as a reference? Oh yeah, it's made of the same materials as your relic, but it sees into the future. Okay, well, how does it do that? Oh, using the power of the gods, similar to how you use that for creation. I don't know. I don't think you'd be able to explain in detail enough to have that replicated. And I don't think Ambrosius would be able to replicate the power of the gods. I don't think. So gotta find out where the Relic of Choice is, though. Yeah, where exactly it was hidden. Because we have ideas and speculation, but no concrete location. Well, it's not as simple as the Beacon Vault, because Ozpin made it a little bit more difficult than the other relics. Oh, good, and it's a blood moon too, huh? Expand similar properties of the relic. Use the information of past, present to create possible futures. That's not what the relic does. That's not what the Relic of Choice does, though. The Relic of Choice shows you a choice that you will be presented with in the future. It doesn't use the past and present to create possible futures. That'd be even more broken than any of the other relics thus far. If I was saying what I already have it, yeah. It could be that there was some other special lock that was put on the vault at Beacon Academy, but yeah, got that from the fairy tales. The Indecisive King, to be specific. Yeah. Unless, of course, that's a red herring, and that's not actually what the Relic of Choice does, though it sounds pretty logical that that's what the relic would do. That, obviously, we have the Relic of Creation and Destruction dealing with the present, and then the Relic of Knowledge deals with information from the past, and the Relic of Choice shows you a glimpse into what your future may be. So is that Oz again? The Indecisive King? I think so, but I don't think there's been any concrete confirmation on that. It's oddly specific for it not to be. Yeah, this one does sound like it's a fairy tale written from first-hand accounts of Ozpin. But, because there's a couple fairy tales that are from... No, I didn't want to. That are from Ozpin's perspective, or direct information that he has or rather, talking about a previous incarnation of Ozpin. Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Ugh. Don't blow me off the island. Don't burn me. Okay. Need another rocket shield. Considering how old Salem is, I'm pretty sure with enough time she can create a schematic on how the relics work, since she does have enough knowledge of the past and how her magic in general works. The relics weren't created by magic. They're something beyond magic. And then Salem can explain how to make it. No, that's not how it works. No. Yeah, the relics are not magic. Humans were given the ability to use magic by the gods, but the power that the gods use is more than magic. The extinction wave that the god of darkness sent out is, like, maybe that's magic. I don't think it is. I think it's, like, literally just the power that the gods were given. The power over, well, creation. I do not think that Salem could fully understand how the relics work. I firmly believe that she would not be able to. All right. Wow, that actually did a lot of damage with the fall damage. And then one little boop and it dies. Cool. Relics are divine power concepts. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, the king is indeed dead. All right. Sort by type. I think we've got a lot of Gleeok horns now. 12 lightning, only 3 frost, but 9 flame as well. Huh. And we have, oh, we did get more Gleeok guts. Yum. Oh, there's a Gleeok wing there too. I don't think I'm missing any items. No. So what is the highest island? I'm not sure. It might be the Zonite Forge Island. It might be one of the Skydive Islands. I don't think it's the Great Sky Island. It comes close, but the maybe the Temple of Time would be. I'm not sure. With knowledge and creation being gold and sapphire, would destruction and choice be silver and ruby or silver and amethyst? How do you mean gold and sapphire? Both of them have blue and gold portions to them. So I think they're all going to have gold and blue portions to them. Right? 127k, nice. Oh, it just started pouring? Oof. Well, get the poncho out for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same colors, because all the relics have had the similar aesthetics. I'd imagine, at least. Okay, so I have not gone to this one either. So that, I guess, can be next stream. How are we even going to get close to that, though? It's all the way over in the corner. Been on and off all day for the past week. I mean, it's been raining around where I am, too, for the past week-ish. But it hasn't, like, downpoured much. And it stopped. Just dumped buckets of water on you for a couple minutes, and then... I went to the lamp and staff, or are those colors with the sword and crown be different colors to maybe match the gods? I don't think so. You have to remember, the 4 relics were created by one god. Just the god of light. So I think the color palette's going to be the same for all of them. A little underwhelming with the colors palettes for the relics, not going to lie. I don't know, I think they're quite nice. Given how most things in Remnant seem kind of aged or worn, I feel like having the pristine relics is a nice contrast. Maybe the colors may not be to everyone's fancy, but I kind of like them. So yeah, we need to get all the way over there, huh? That's gonna be interesting. Maybe going from the orb over here is a better idea? Or maybe just going from the Gerudo Tower. Gives them an ethereal quality. Yeah, exactly. So 90 plus degrees Fahrenheit here, the 70 to 80% humidity. Woof. AC's been broken for several days. Oh god. Works sometimes, it dies after a while. It just blasts hot air with humidity at me. Oh god, that sounds brutal. Dang, I hope that can get fixed. Because that's... Oof. I'm still curious how the Sword of Destruction is going to work. I have a feeling the Sword of Destruction is obviously going to allow the wielder to destroy something, but at a cost. They're going to have to give up parts of themselves to be able to destroy something. And again, that's why I think Jean has been written and is constantly explicitly stated to have massive amounts of aura, because that's probably the cost that's going to have to be paid. Parts of the individual's soul. And so Jean will be able to use the sword more than once, whereas most other people would only be able to use it a single time. I totally agree with you about shipping Weiss and Batman. Yeah. It's kind of cute when you watch the Ruby Justice League crossover. Fans do not solve the humidity problem. Yeah. I see Repairman's been working on it for several days. Oh, God. Oh, hopefully they'll be able to fix it soon then. What if a maiden uses the sword? If the sword... It's meant to be used by humanity. So it's probably... I don't think magic would affect it. Magic does not add anything to an individual's soul, right? It binds to the soul, but it doesn't increase the amount of aura that an individual has. It just gives them kind of a second power source to draw from. But it doesn't... Yeah. Actually watching the Ruby Justice League movie right now. Oh, nice, Captain Gaming. Well, I'm about to log off, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the movie. So if a maiden uses the sword, I don't think it would be any different than if a regular human used the sword. But yeah, I think it's already 11:30, so it's about time for me to log off and get some sleep. I will see y'all on Thursday, though, now that we're going to be streaming 3 times a week regularly. So hope to see you all then. We'll be back for the last Tears of the Kingdom stream, most likely. We didn't actually get as many caves as I thought we would this stream. oh well, there'll be more to do next stream, and also, um, well, more to do off stream as well. But for now, good night, everyone. I hope you all sleep well and enjoy the rest of your week. If I don't see you Thursday, hopefully I'll see you Saturday, because I'm planning on doing probably an 8-hour stream for Fire Emblem. So I'll be starting stream earlier in the day. I'll know exactly when I'll be starting it, probably Thursday, maybe Friday. But we'll see. But for now, good night, and I hope you all enjoy the next few days and the rest of your week. Bye, everybody.